Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm Spacey Bottle Telly. I'm a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer, and today we are doing some game developing. I do apologize if I seem a little low energy today, because I'm feeling kind of under the weather. Yeah, that's one of those days. Yeah, very cozy. Yeah. I haven't really done anything today other than, as soon as I woke up, I watched Kobo's 3D showcase. Kobo from Hololive Indonesia. Oh, it was so good. And I also had breakfast, and that's pretty much it. Hello everyone. So many lovely faces today. Hi Alfie, hi Edge Drive, Mike, Double Cakes, Rob, Blake, Mechazoic Era. Oh, that's such a cool name, oh my goodness. Welcome! Also, yes, shout out to Full of KK for the Oro Crony blanket that I am currently wrapping around my battle body. KK made blankets for all of the council members. Well, now they are known as Promise. And I believe they also have an Irish blanket too. Everybody seems to have gotten a cold in October. I know, I thought, because October's almost over, I thought I dodged it, but I guess not. The drip is real. Yeah, it looks so good. Yeah, KK did such a good job on them. And I believe the actual, like, members of Promise have actually used the blankets on their streams. That's really cool. Oh, Gospel, you're not late at all. I just started. I've just been going over about how I'm not, like I feel like I have low energy today. But I'll do my best to make some progress. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Edge Drive. Yeah. Yeah, I really like what Edge Drive is cooking for like the other nature levels. So good. Okay, so something I wanted to show off first is the progress that I have made on Sands of Time, which is like the third proper level in the World of Time specifically. Sorry you missed my stream yesterday. Oh, no problem. Nature's got some edge, yeah. So the main gimmick behind Sands of Time is that it's basically a desert inside a giant hourglass, and you can enter some interior areas that are floating around in it, and you can hit these hourglasses, and it flips the entire stage 180 degrees. It's based on the terrain rotation mechanic from like Ancestral Forge and Freedom Planet 2, but in that game, it only flipped like specific pieces of the terrain. In this case, it flips the entire level. It's a really cool effect. So I will show it off soon. Yeah, I'm just gonna pause the music real quick. Wait, no, I don't have to because there's no music in this level. Okay. At least not yet. I do have something drafted, but I haven't implemented it in the game yet. Oh, you saw the FNAF movie? It was good? Nice. Alright, I'll do an audio check real quick after I boot this up. First I need to see if it's gonna actually show. Okay. Okay, how's the volume? Is it still good? Yeah, I didn't know the FNAF movie was out already. I mean, it makes sense because Halloween is soon. It's just that time's moving so fast that I didn't realize that Halloween is just in a few days. Sounds good? Okay, so you love the SFX for a game so much, they're crisp. Thank you. Oh, no, exit. So I have the start location on the edge here for now. So I also made these snakes. The interesting thing about them is that they're actually ladders. So you can grab onto them and you get taken along too. I think they're neat. I think they add some nice flavor rather than just putting like springs everywhere. But the hands are still here, so you gotta be careful about that. I don't... Oh, also stasis works on the ladders, the snake ladders as well. So you can use stasis to get up like this. Also, I have buttons implemented now that can activate like arrow traps. The arrow traps can be destroyed, but they'll respawn after a few seconds. Because otherwise, I think they would be like worthless. I do want to add like some kind of door that you enter here instead of using the warp points. But the trick is making the door like making it like obvious that you can enter it. But yeah, this is like the interior area where you could... I'm gonna expand it a little bit. I'm gonna make it into like a proper like dungeon crawl. But for now, I've just got this small room. And this is the hourglass that controls the rotation of the stage. Yeah. So an issue that I've come across is that when the terrain flips, so does the direction of the one-way platforms. I don't want that to happen. I don't know if there's a way to turn that off or change it. I might have to do it through script. But for now, I just have to keep that in mind with the level design. Like, another thing that negatively affects is the ladders. So, all the ladders in the stage need to be connected to a ceiling and a floor in order to accommodate for the terrain rotation, in order for them to work. But that's okay. But now the stage is upside down. You can still hit the buttons. Like, everything still works. I had to, like, specially code it to accommodate a terrain rotation. Like, the snake ladders are where they're supposed to be. It's awesome. Oh, Gray Stripe, hi! Hi. I also made some fireball launchers, which are over on the left side here. Yeah. Now these just like they're different from the arrow traps in the sense that they fire automatically. You don't need to push a button in order to make them shoot. Also, I did like, you know that tumble animation when you hit the ground at a high velocity? There are places in the game where I feel like that would be undesirable. You'd want to have like a more obvious tell when that's going to happen. So I added a new animation for that. You actually tumble now. Like specifically, like she'll tumble and start screaming when she's gonna face plant, and then you have time to recover and use the cornicopter. I don't have anything on the other side of the hourglass yet. So for now, you just fall. Like, to avoid that, you just chronicopter downwards, but you can just tumble if you want. It's so good. It adds so much personality. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think with all these, I think all these are all the stages it really needs. I might add like one more gimmick, specifically to make it easier to tell which side of the hourglass you're on. Because that is a problem I suspect might happen if I don't like add like visual landmarks, is that players can get lost. You never get tired of seeing Chrono Gear fall down. Me neither. Okay. And currently, like the movement that you have on the snake ladder is based on the direction you're currently facing. I might change it so that you just like hold up or down and you go forward or backward. A compass, maybe? Yeah, maybe. It depends on what the mission is, I guess. Okay, so that is that. Okay, and there's also a couple more abilities I've been playing around with. Oh, floor tile decorations. The opposite side could be a different hue. Yeah, that could work as long as the color difference is strong enough so that people who like have trouble seeing certain colors can still differentiate. Yeah. Yeah, Florida core would be a good way to do it, I guess. Or like, each side could be based on a specific element. Like maybe only one side of the hourglass has the arrow launchers, and then the other side has the fireball launchers, for example. So I'm gonna go into the code. There's a couple of new abilities that I have been experimenting with. I'm gonna boot this up again. Will there be sand in the level itself that falls or rises depending on the hourglass flip? I thought about that, but like, I thought about that to where like you'd rotate the terrain like in the outdoor area, and then you'd see the sand physically fall and sink. But in practice, I think that's gonna like take too much time for the sand to fall down to the bottom part of the level. So plus I the shader code that I have in order to make it so that the sand does not appear outside the hourglass does not work with the incline, the pinched part in the center. So this is just easier. Hopefully it's obvious when the level flips. I tried to make it pretty obvious. So, like, you know how when you use stasis and then you press stasis again, it does that time burst? I want a burst effect for the haste, and this is what I came up with. Basically like a really fast teleport dash. I like it, it's fun to use, it's flashy, but I feel like the way it's currently mapped to canceling haste might be undesirable in some contexts. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Maybe if I can figure out some other way to like implement it. Alex. I look so cozy, thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of under the weather today. You can't stay because you're recovering from your final dental work? Oh yes, let's recover together. Let's send each other healing vibes. Yeah. Yeah, hope you have a happy Friday too, Alex. So the other thing too that's kind of like makes this move complicated, like the teleport, is that like the levels are designed with the expectation that Crony does not have an air dash. Like that she can only dash on the ground. But like, she covers the same distance by dashing and then jumping, then Crony coptering. Like same distance with the teleport. But yeah, there's some cases where you just want to cancel your haste and like not teleport forward, so I might have to map it to a different button. But then comes the issue of like, I feel like at that point, like the controls are getting a bit too complex to my liking. Like I don't want it to be as difficult as Freedom Planet 2 to like learn how to use Crony effectively. So yeah, I'm still undecided about this ability, but I would like to fit it in if I can, because it just looks really cool. Can combine it with the drill dash? Oh yeah, alternate drill dash. That's possible. Like maybe like it could be like an optional toggle once you unlock it, to where you can either do drill dash or teleport. Of course, the teleport does not do damage. Separate neutral and moving dash release effects might work. Maybe. Maybe. I'll have to think about it. There is another ability, of course. I've been working on the assist mechanic, because like once you meet up with the rest of council members, they will be able to fight alongside you. I think the way I'm going to handle it is that you could take like a certain number of you into a state, a certain number of them into a stage with you, like basically equip them. And then each of them is activated in a different context, like automatically, and then they just like appear and help you. So to demonstrate that, I will just uncomment this code. You're gonna pass out for now. See you all later. Bye, Alex. So I have one assist so far, which is Bales. And basically how it works is that when you attack, she kind of like comes out and does a spin attack. The stage doesn't really have any enemies I can practice on, so I'm gonna switch stages. I'll just do the test stage because that has a bunch of enemies in it that I can practice on. Okay, demonstrating again. Yeah, if you space her correctly, the explosion like acts as kind of a tipper mechanic, which does more damage. And she's also affected by gravity, so she could do like this. And like attack from a distance. Originally, I had that mapped, I had the assist, like calling her, mapped to a different button entirely. But that makes combat way too complex because the assists are on a cooldown before they'll be summoned again. And having a separate assist button means that the player essentially has 3 different cooldowns to keep track of: the assist, the haste, and the stasis. So I think it feels better this way. I think it feels better to just like have them come out when you're already performing a specific action. And then they kind of augment it with their own properties. So it's basically adding on top of your fighting abilities. And it feels more natural that way in terms of like making it feel like they're fighting by your side rather than you're like directly controlling them. So I could call her out. Yeah. So she's just basically augmenting your damage. And we can go over to the gimmicks as well. Yeah, we absolutely destroy those when we're working together. Awesome. You can have some of the assists come out when you cancel haste. That is true. Like for example, like let's say that Mume gives you an ability that like allows you to glide in the air. Like maybe she has like a hang glider that you can latch onto. That would be activated like when you use your double jump. So they could have like different activation conditions, depending on which ones you equip. Like some of them could have the same like activation, like some like let's say for example that say Bay and Fauna are both summoned by pressing the attack button. If you have them both equipped, then they would alternate between each other. So I think this is a good way to handle it. We'll see how it feels once I have like assist behaviors implemented for everybody else. But at the very least, I would want them to appear by your side during like some of the levels where they're explicitly helping you in the story. Nice. Yeah, it will be easier to test out once we have more assists. Because that will give us a better idea of like how overpowered they feel and how like chaotic it ends up making like stuff happening on the screen. How do you decide minimum recommended specs with a small team? I never really thought about it because all the games that we make, oh wait, are you talking about hardware specs or like game specs? If you're talking about hardware specs, that's something that I've never really had to worry about because we make 2D games that generally have pretty low system requirements. Hardware? Yeah. I suspect it might be something that we have to consider once we start like working on 3D games, for example. But so far the game seems to run pretty well on everybody's systems. Are the assists mapped to a specific move or attack? Currently no. Which I think feels nice. Currently, like the base summon appears just like when you press the attack button, regardless of what you're doing. So I think that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna comment her out for now. Imagine you start with the engine's hardware specs as a baseline? Yes, exactly. if I can run Godot, then if we can run Godot, then we can run the game, basically. Yeah, okay. Let's see, what else? Oh, thank you, Dark Moon, for hydrate and stretch and headbands. Alright, I'll take sippy. Separate assist button would make sense in a fighting game, where you don't need to worry as much about the layout of land. And even then, it might increase the dexterity requirement of game. Yeah, exactly. That was my problem with having a separate button to call assists. Is that it kind of like makes it so that like you need to be like more dexterous, which like as a baseline, if it hurts my hands, then it's a no-go. All right, I'm sippy. All right, I am stretching. I mean, I have the blanket on, but I'm stretching underneath the blanket. Yeah, this game could run. I have set everything to like the mobile mode. Like you see it, and like you can kind of see it in the top right here. It says mobile. That basically affects things like shaders most, but it could also affect like physics stuff. Yeah, my hand should have fun, not pain. Also, I've been working on one of the chase sections, because the last boss in the World of Time before you start unlocking other worlds, you're going to be riding on horseback. So that's been cool to work with. Let me pivot over to that real quick. So I've got it mostly in place. I just need to make the boss and a few enemies that like fly in and try to shoot you beforehand. Because if I throw the player right into this without any knowledge of how to control the horse, and then just throw them into the boss fight, it might not feel that good. So beforehand, I'm gonna have like enemies fly in and shoot projectiles downwards, kind of like this target is. And you can slash your sword while on horseback, and you can reflect projectiles just like you can when you're walking around normally. And you can jump off the horse, and then you kind of like attack normally like that. And the horse will follow you. Oh, I hid the boss platform, but there's gonna be a platform here where you have to jump on it and then like slash at the boss a few times, and then jump down. But yeah, it feels pretty nice. Also, you can get hit. That's something. That's like a unique piece of code that I had to implement because there was no support for getting hurt while you were using a gimmick before. But I have added support for that. But yeah, it feels pretty nice now. I can't wait to work more on this boss once it's ready. And then I'll post it on social media. And... Wow, okay. That's cool. Does death show up and test your strength? It's known that you need a certain amount of RAM to run Fusion and Unity. Yeah, exactly. Oh, right, Rondo reference. It has been recommended to me that I try Richter mode. Like, it's been said that playing as him is like playing like a normal action game, but he happened to be in Dracula's castle. Yeah, next time won't be so easy. Okay. I did also improve the animation for Sana waving in the first space level. It's like the timing's a bit better. I can show that real quick. There it is. Yeah, I worked on this stage last time. Like during my last dev stream, I spent most of it like working on the waving animation for her. So basically, like it's a replacement for your normal idle animation that happens after you've been sitting still for like 10 seconds. She'll turn around and then wave at Sana, and then she'll wave back. Yeah, Sana, awesome. Nice. I've also made more progress, a little bit more progress on the carnival level. I have like a final like challenge for it. I don't know if I showed it off last time. I don't think I did. Yeah, big Sana. Where is it? There it is. Da, 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 da. You always wondered how devs manage hardware specs, because at least some devs have high-end hardware. Yeah, that's that will be a challenge moving forward for more complex games. Like I'll need to figure out a way to simulate lower end specs, basically. Nice. Oh, you started rigging in Godot? Let's go. Awesome. Yeah, we need a potato mode for testing. Okay, so for the carnival level, I made basically like the final room. I kind of implemented a mechanic that is similar to the Mario games where you collect 5 of something and then you get the star or whatever you're shooting for. So I made these treble coins. And basically, like, you enter, like, the final train car, and then the 5 of them appear, and you have to use the trapeze to collect them all, and then the golden gear appears. I think it works for now. I think it's a nice way to, like, end the stage in a way that doesn't involve a boss fight. I'm going to set debug so I can go to the last checkpoint. Just to make it easier to show off. Also, this does have music, which is not done, but still. Oh, which card? My card? My RTX. Okay. I also do have the crowd implemented in this part, too. RTX 2060, let's go! Yeah, my RTX has served me well so far. There's like a bit of stuttering when I play, like, Ridge Racer 7, for example, but it's fine. Oh, also, I added an arrow right there that shows what direction you're gonna get flung in. There's a little slowdown effect. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Let me try again. Oopsie. Let's go. Yeah, and then we just get the golden gear. Bob the guy is helping me with the music in this track. Like, he's basically remixing the draft that I made in the last stream. Yeah. Yeah, nothing's changed in the hub. Still the same all. Okay. Well. So, I do have to think of a way to finish the second half of Sands of Time in terms of the other hourglass. And I also want to make like a more involved like dungeon area. I do have the button mechanics, so maybe I could do something to where you have to like find buttons that open like specific parts of the terrain. Like I could add an extra feature to the buttons that allows them to kind of like shift the position of objects. And through that we could kind of make like a little like indoor puzzle area. But I think for now I'm gonna focus on like pixel art. Because like I'm feeling quite low energy today, so I think that's a nice way to kind of like like get some progress down. Because I feel like I need a little bit more brain power to figure out how the stage is going to work when it's flipped upside down. So yeah, this is basically how it's structured. And the way I have it works, is that for the hourglass switches, they have an array of objects that they will rotate, and the objects are like specifically like pivot points for different things. Like this is for the room on the bottom half of the hourglass, this is for the room on the top. And you see these crosshairs here, these are the pivot points that actually rotate. So I rotate the foreground terrain, the background terrain here, and then I also rotate the hourglass from the center. So this is what it physically rotates. I can set the rotation to 180 degrees. And this is basically what the stage looks like upside down. I can use this kind of as a guide to where I want to place stuff. So I could actually place like blocks higher than this, and they would be buried underground normally until the stage is flipped, but then once it's flipped, you can kind of like get to some areas up here. So, yeah, the other thing too is that I need to figure out like a clear and visible goal for this level in order to get the golden gear. There's a couple ways that we can do that. I could use the treble coins again. I'm not sure I want to do that. I feel like I want to confine those to small rooms, because you see them in the HUD once they appear. So I'm thinking maybe there could be some kind of like artifact, like on the bottom layer where the sand is. Let me fix the rotation. So like, maybe like right in the middle here where this cross currently is, there could be some kind of like artifact with the golden gear in the center, and it's surrounded by a barrier. And like you have to go go around the level and like activate like certain like buttons or something in order to like reduce the strength of the barrier until it's just completely disabled. And I could put one of those devices like right next to the barrier so that it demonstrates like, okay, this is your goal. I could also make it so that I could make it so that the barrier is actually like on the other like side of the hourglass. So that way you have to like make some normal progression before you actually find out where the golden gear is. I could also do it to where like the barrier is like in one of the indoor sections. So yeah, I'll have to give it some thought once my brain is working again. But for now, let's do some chill drawing, shall we? Let's see. Yeah, I love this song. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to make dialogue portraits for the mascots that are currently missing them. And I'll start with the sapling. So I'll just bring the sapling over to my blank portrait canvas. Ah! I need to merge these. So I guess I'll do that for now. And let's see, what are some other mascots that I've made? Okay, there's one of the cronies, so that's a good reference for like the scale. So I think this is going to be pretty simple. So we could just like make kind of like it's like the top of an egg almost. Yeah, something like that. Ba, ba. Yeah, it's really nice to be like a jack of all trades, because like if, for example, like something like today happens where I'm under the weather and I can't do my normal like coding duties, I can pivot to something else. that is a little more chill, and I'll still be making progress. All right, I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna fill this with shadow, and then I'm going to. Yeah, the magic wand is very useful because you see now that I've selected this shape. Now, if I draw outside of it, it's not gonna stick. Like it'll only stick inside, and this is fantastic for when you're like shading like spheres and stuff. And we don't really see the bottom of the sapling right here, so... Well, I could still probably add a little bit. I have a couple more mascots I want to draw portraits for after this, and then after that, I want to see if I can make like a new space backdrop for the moon castle I was working on last time. I think it's really funny that, like, the only other game developer VTuber I know that actually streams game development stuff is Deaky64, and we both have Ridge Racer Type 4 music in our playlist when we make stuff. Let me take sippy. I'm sorry for you. It's
Ridge Racer.
I'm sorry for what?
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer. Oh, sorry I butchered your name, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm drawing dialogue portraits. So I basically want to make a bigger version of these. I could give it some perspective. Kind of like do this. Make this one smaller, make this one larger. Something like that, yeah. Do this, do this. Thank you for hydrate and stretch, Rob. Okay, I'll take another sippy. Ah, Nanalia! Hi, hope you're doing well. This is now a chill drawing stream. Let's do this. Also, Sammy says hi. I think that looks alright. I think the leaves need to be a bit larger, actually. Just waking up, how are you doing? I'm a little under the weather, to be honest.
What the dog
I think I'm cutting down with something. But hopefully it passes over the weekend. Oh, let's make this larger, and then make this larger. Yeah, that's good. Did I go out flying in the rain? Oh, no, I don't like flying in the rain because my hair frizzes up. And that's on top of the wind normally frizzing my hair up. Because it's, like, whipping all over the place, so whenever I go out flying, as soon as I get back, I have to brush my hair because it gets like super tangled if I don't stay on top of that. Okay, good leaf. And I guess we kind of do this. Gosh, when I listen to some of the songs on my soundtrack, it like really makes me want to like build like fast-paced levels, but All in due time, just need patience. Just need to focus on recovering first. Paige! Paige, no bark! Now she's doing the super low bark. Paige! No! Volume control, yeah. Paige. Reduce the volume of your barks, please. Da, 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 da. I think that looks cool. Yeah, over 80 decibarks. Da, 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 da. Ah, okay, so the, like, see the bottom kind of has, like, more shadow to it. Kind of give it, like, more depth than a usual leaf. Da, 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 da. Yeah, when you're drawing, you want to kind of like keep in the back of your mind where the light source is coming from. And most of my dialogue portraits, it comes from the top right. That way you have a nice bit of cohesion as to where you put the darker colors in your palette. Kamaiku. Thank you for the pets. Yeah, wolves are quite vocal. I think dogs got the barking from wolves. Okay, I might need to look up a reference, a more proper reference, of this mascot. Just so I know how to angle the eyes. Okay. Alright, there we go. I think it's kind of like... It kind of feels closed, but not really. So it's like a... something like that. Yeah, something like that, I guess. I'm feeling lazy. I'll just copy and paste this, and a good technique for eyes in general for this kind of viewpoint. Flip it horizontal, copy it, like do the front eye first, the one closest to the camera, then copy paste it, flip it, and then shrink it horizontally. Then you get some nice 3D depth. So from here, I guess I want to do this. A little bit more. And they kind of have the V shape. You know, like this. Ah, glorious wah. Hello, hello. You streamed 3 hours of Mario Kart 64 time trials? Ooh, did you set any new records? Like in terms of like personal or like maybe even all time? Also, which driver do you tend to go with? You did? Let's go! Like I know that I know that Peach, Yoshi, and Toad are the meta in terms of like top tier. You go with Toad? Nice. I go.
Stones! We have a new record!
Nice stones. We have a new record. Yeah, I go with Peach. Unless somebody else is Peach, and then I go with Yoshi. So, was it like a personal record that you beat? Oh, Edge Drive, you're Luigi main? Let's go.
Yosh.
Yosh. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit lazy here too. I'll just do the ellipsy tool. Yosh. Let me do this. Ponder. I guess I could flatten the top a little bit. Give it more of that egg shape. You have all king times now in terms of ranking of the times given on the site. It's a really fun grind for you. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Looks so cute, thank you. So here... Oh, I'm missing a color. Uh-huh. Is that the right color? No, this one's darker. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, that feels nice. So now we take this final color, give the leaves a little bit of a highlight. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use Magic Wand. I'm gonna uncheck Contiguous, so that selects every pixel of that color. Get myself a little bit bigger brush, and then just do this. And then we have some nice shading. What else did it look like? Okay, there's some up there, I guess. Okay, that probably looks fine. Megan Man. It's been a while since I played a Mega Man game. I'm gonna have to pick up the series again at some point. Okay, let's make you a bit chunkier in the bottom. Yeah, I gotta play Mega Man 11. Still. I also want to start the Zero series. I could continue X with X6, but like it's the same case with Silver Story and Sonic 06 where I'm like, I am determined, though. Determined to finally beat 06 in its entirety, because I have never been able to reach the last story. I think maybe the eyes are too big compared to like what the mascot officially looks like, so I'm gonna shrunk them a little bit. Do I have my playlist set to shuffle? I do. It's kind of interesting how I've gotten 3 Mega Man 8 songs in a row. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Okay. Okay, that's probably good enough. Let me flip horizontally. Yeah, I like it. I like that. Wonder why you never joined your server until now? Oh yeah, go ahead. Let me put a link up. It's a pretty chill place. You're more than welcome to swing by and hang out with us. I'll do this. Da 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 da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, cool. So now that this fellow is out of the way, I will move on to the next mascot. Just join. You have fun interactions with others. Discord is the perfect place for you to get to know more people. Helped me out the last couple of years. Nice. Yeah. Oh, welcome, welcome. So next is the Omaruza. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. Now, he's big enough that I'm gonna need to... Okay, let's see. See if I can find a good reference for this fellow. Omaru Polka. Oh, I do not see any of the mascot. I see a ton of her, though. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got this. I'm gonna move him to a separate one. So now... he is also a little bean, but also I have to make room for his hat. So... this could be tricky. But I'll do my best. Your best is all that anyone should ask for. Nothing more. Nothing less. Something like that. Only the bats. You mean the best? Simply the bats, the bats, the bats. Okay. Make his hat like... yeah. Okay, do that. Grab a color from there. Da, da, ba, da, da, da. Yeah, like Adventure 2 is objectively the better of the adventures in terms of like gameplay and everything, but I still have a major soft spot for the first game. Like, at that point in my life as a little kid, I had no idea that like platform games could like have like such a deep narrative. So it kind of like shook me. It kind of like made me realize that, oh, this is pretty cool that like a 3D platform game can like it's not really a deep story, but still the fact that it has story to begin with. And not just story, but it had like full voice acting and everything. I mean, plenty of games at that point also had the same thing, but it was one of my first that was cut from that sort of cloth. Let's go over here. You do feel that SA2 plays better thanks to the more focused gameplay, less styles but more dedicated stages. Yeah, I agree there. I do wish that they would kind of like, that they did a better job of separating the different gameplay styles, but still. Like, imagine if instead of a hero and a dark story, they had like the speed characters, the shooting characters, and the hunter characters in separate stories. But like honestly, the hero versus dark divide did work very well, narratively speaking. SA2 has a special place in your heart, even if you only played a couple times as a little kid. It reminds you of playing it while awaiting wonderful news and being surrounded by family. Oh, yeah. Out of all games, I think the one that I have the strongest memory of in terms of like the whole family participating was Kirby's Dream Land 3. Like, after you beat the game, there's that special challenge mode where you go through all the mini games in order. My brother and I could not beat that, no matter how many times we tried, so eventually we just like asked the whole family, like a whole bunch of them were downstairs, like my parents and my aunts and uncles, like especially like, because this was before my parents divorced. But like everybody happened to be downstairs while we were struggling to beat this, and my brother just went downstairs and asked them, hey, you guys want to help us beat these mini games? Because like anyone who's played Dreamland 3 knows that like the mini games, like they're not like physical platforming challenges. Like there's like a memory game, there's like a timed button press mini game, whole bunch of different ones. So we were just like passing the controller among each other based on who was doing the best at each game. And I was doing like the best by far at the memory stuff, where the pots or the cups or whatever were shifting around, and I was doing much better than anyone else at keeping track of the thing that we needed to pick. And then someone was really good at like the vault mini game where like you had to kind of like time the button press and like send Kirby flying a certain distance. We still didn't beat it, all of us together, but it was still a fun time. Maybe I'll start playing the Kirby series on stream soon. And then maybe finally I'll be able to beat that minigame challenge. After all these years. Yeah, Edge, the art style in that game is just immaculate. They really nailed like the pastel watercolor aesthetic, despite it being like Super NES graphic limitations and like pixel art. It looks so good. Okay. The hat seems a bit lopsided. I think it's because I need to make this part a bit larger. That's fine. That's fine, we're not painting Mozart. I mean... painting Mozart! Oopsie! We're not... We're not painting Da Vinci. Let's go with that instead. Okay, wrong direction. Ba, 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 ba. Da na na da. Ba 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 ba. I feel like maybe this mascot is too zoomed in. Yeah, I'll shrink him a little bit. Clearly we're singing Michelangelo. I wonder if there even is a singer out there whose first name is Michelangelo. Cooking Shakespeare. I mean, with the way people use cooking these days as a verb, you could cook up a song, or like you could cook up a book. Let's do this. No, no, no. Played up some plateau. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. It's okay. I am under the weather after all. Na 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 da na da na. Na 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 da da na. Da 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 ba 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 ba. Okay, that's better, I think. Now we paint the spade on the top of the hat. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Superstars was worth it just for this song. T-Birch! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. I'm Spitzy Bottle. I'm a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer. Today we are chilling with some pixel art drawing right at the moment. Once I'm done with this mascot, then I'll probably pivot to working on a space background. Oh, Sacred Skyheart, hi! And thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. I am a speedy battle. I usually play fast-paced platform games such as Mega Man and Sonic, and racing games, of course. And now every Friday I will be having dev streams. It used to be where I had it every other Friday. But I feel like I've been keeping up a good pace with it, so. What the heck? Okay. I see you. That's fine. You like my oversized sweater? Thank you. Full of KK made like these blankets based on the members of hololive English Promise, and I'm currently wearing the one that is themed after Oro Crony, who is the protagonist of the fan game that I'm currently drawing art assets for. What? Lance Charleston, hi. Hope you're doing well. Ah! Event Horizon! Eee! Thank you so much for the 14 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you for your support. That's fine. I guess I'll do this as well. Nice. Now we do the stash. Just a little twirly mustache. Dun 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 dun. Very cool. Flip it horizontally. Yeah, like when you do like portraits at this angle, you can, anything that's on the front side and is like mirrored the opposite way, you can just shrink it horizontally a little bit to give it a bit of 3D depth. This is such a funky little mascot. I like the little Pringles mustache it has. Da, 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 da. Okay. Wow. ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Da da da. Okay, all that's left is the little bow tie, and then I guess the arms, and maybe like show a little bit of the tail. Fluffy little bow. Da 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 da. There we go. I think he needs to be a bit more plump on this side. Invisible cheeks. Here we go. I like that. Okay, what's the tail like? So I guess for the tail, we just kind of do this. I guess? Nice. Right, the arms. Well, they just kind of have their arms down like this. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Maybe the eyes should be a bit smaller. I can get rid of the shading here. Hi, Creeper. Welcome, welcome. What am I working on? I'm working on dialogue portraits for some of the mascots. Great. I think that's good. Nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to export the spray sheet. How many frames do I have? Okay, 50, that's fine. Yeah, a lot of dialogue portraits in this game. So, I'm going to plug them in to the NPCs that they belong to, of course. So now I'm going to in like a separate preview window. I'm gonna pull it up just so I can see what the offsets are. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the full portrait sheet because some of the sprites are story spoilers. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. So, the first NPC we have to update, is in the garden. And it's the sapling. Okay. So the sapling's sprite offset, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, so 3 by 7. I think. Okay. So 3 times 80. Oops. And then 7 times 80. Oh, Baron Bro, hi! It's been a while, hope you're doing well. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch and head baths. Ah, good stuff. Okay, I'm stretching now. E. You currently playing Apex? Nice. E. Okay. Good stretch. A good stretch. Okay, so this, if I set the offset correctly, then the portrait should appear. This is also a good opportunity for me to just, like, show off the garden area again, because it just looks so good. There we go! Little sapling. Now it has a dialogue portrait. Oh right, I need to animate the water on the fountain.
Flower. Flower. Flower.
Flower. Flower. I'm still really happy with the water physics and the splash effect. Nice. Oh, Key Doll Glasses, hi! She does have more voice lines. There is now a voice clip for when you fall from a high enough distance, which rarely happens except for like a few stages that are more vertical oriented. I can play a stage where it happens real quick. Yeah, this one is the one that I've been using to test specifically like the falling animation stuff. Okay. So looks really good, thank you, Creeper. So the main gimmick of this stage is that you can flip the entire thing 180 degrees. And the whole stage takes place inside a giant hourglass, so we can just basically fall to the other side. I haven't built anything there yet, so we just keep falling. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kamaiku. Yeah, thankfully you don't take any health damage from falling. You just get stunned. But, like, prior to this stream, all that would happen is that when you hit the ground, you would faceplant. But I felt like there should be some kind of cue beforehand that it's gonna happen. So that way you can save yourself with a chronicopter. Like having an audio and like that audio cue where she starts screaming and the visual cue where she starts tumbling, that will like warn you, okay, you need a chronicopter if you want to avoid this. Yeah, like that one Alex emote. But yeah, I just need to think of a few more like set pieces for this level. just to make it easier to navigate. But then after that, it should be in a good like position in terms of being like one of the more exploration-based stages. Well, you all players will consciously allow the crony flop to happen constantly. Yeah, I suspect that's going to happen. So now I'm gonna go back to the carnival stage so that we can give a dialogue portrait to the Omariza. This fellow. Oh, okay. His dialogue is specific to this area, so. Okay, let me check the offset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 3. Alright, I'm gonna set the checkpoint just so I can test it real quick. What? What's the ring thing for? Oh, the rings are like, they kind of like propel you like springs, but I can put them in the middle of the air. If there's a snow level, face planting in snow should just cover you in snow. I felt like doing the same with the sand too. Okay, that works. For the first one, I need to add to the second one. Yeah, this song is in a really rough state right now too, so the fact that it already sounds so good bodes well. Okay, I'm gonna fix that other portrait real quick. So 480 by 240. Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break to refill my water and freshen up a bit. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and then we can continue drawing. Next, I'm gonna see if I can draw like a bespoke space background for the moon castle.
Spacey Bottle will return after the break.
I'm back. And I'm back. Thanks for your patience, everybody. I let Sammy and Paige out, and of course, they were a bit stubborn about coming back in, so I had to bribe them with treats. Oh. Yeah, and so I'm so glad everybody still likes the gallery music for my BRB screen. Alright, so let's see, Moon Castle. So last we left off, it looks like this. And I'm currently using the background for Solar Winds as a placeholder. But I can kind of show what it kind of like looks like in game, and that way we can kind of like gauge what the background could look like. My first thought actually was that like the moon would be the background. Like the background would like half the background would be covered up by the moon, but the moon castle is on the moon, so that's not gonna work. So I'm thinking maybe instead is that we take the green planet back there and bring it a lot closer and make that take up half the screen. But I really like the way that the glowy stars look on the outside too. This kind of explains why the moon looks yellow from a distance despite the crystals being purple. But I love this tile set. The downside is you'd have to draw a planet. Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, I don't have to worry about drawing the stars again, at least. Like the background stars. Because we already know, we already have that from the Solar Winds background. So let me bring up my drawing program again. Okay, so tiles. Okay, we'll use Solar Winds as a reference point. So basically, I can use the very bottom layer as our template. Basically, because this in Solar Winds background, like the moon, this is the moon castle. Like it's nestling on the crescent moon like this. It might actually be cool to have kind of a ring world effect in the background because of like the crescent shape. But if that's true, then you wouldn't be able to see the sky. So I wanna fly sky high, fries. I want some fries sky high. Yeah, like the planets don't really need a lot of detail. Okay. There's one other space stage where I might want to bring the green planet closer. So, how am I gonna approach this? Don't know what these sky high fries are, but they probably taste good, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a planet and then hope for the best. The sky. I will look up a reference for a planet backdrop. Planet from moon. Let's see, what would it look like? Oh, that looks pretty funky. Fries, I want some fries. Okay. So I guess, we have to decide how big this celestial body is going to be. How much of the sky it takes up. Could do something like this. We could make it off-centered. We can make it, dead center in the top of the sky. Let me look up references of moon castles, because I'm sure it's not a completely, new idea. Okay, yeah, that's what I expected. For moon castles, usually they have other planets in the sky occupying that space that the moon would normally take. It might be fun to experiment with a ringed planet. But at the very least, I don't want it in the corner, maybe a little bit off-center. Well. Been lurking, but speaking up to give a hug. Thank you, Yomi. Thank you for lurking. Hope you're doing well. So I guess, like, it would logically be kind of like a similar color as the rest of the sky to show how far away it is. But then, of course, we can brighten up the edges. Now, to save myself some time, what I could do is draw only one half of it. Only worry about this half. Blue sky, the blue skies I see. Okay, so now we do this. No, let me draw from the opposite direction. Come on, you can do it. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom out more. No. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, good starting point. So now we do this. Go a little bit deeper.
Hey,
Hi, X149TE, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you for your support. Hi, hope you're doing well. Go lower than that. Lower than that. Come on. Okay, I guess that's good. And then I can add a bit of I can like rough up the shading a bit to make it look like there's like actual like landscapes and stuff. Let me increase my brush size. And of course I'll change like the shape of this on the other side once I flip it horizontally. Okay, brush size down. Trying to get that perfect curve by zooming out a ton. Oh yeah, you know. Hi Anthony, hope you're doing well. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm doing my best. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Let's go. Another Kato. So I guess we don't need to make it as strong for this part. I'm at Aldi. I am at Aldi. Hands will crush 'em all. When London lets you fall. Yeah, just a little bit of a texture there. Maybe I could go one step darker. Okay, there's that. Yeah. No. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So now I select this. Yeah. Instant celestial body. You miss Aldi's, you should go again sometime. They have really nice food. Yeah, Mama Spacey shops at Aldi all the time just because they have the best prices around here. Let's see, how am I gonna draw a ringed planet? I feel like maybe I want to do the ring on a separate layer and then like... Wait, I got an idea. I could do it through a particle system. So I would only really need to draw like little speckles. And then just kind of have them orbit around. Either that or I could like physically draw the ring layer and then just make make it sparkle a little bit. But either way, I will try like just a normal ring first. Or is this gonna have to be chunky? It's gonna have to be chunky. Let's make it kind of like a goldish color, I guess. We do this. And then we do this. And almost something like that, and then we do fast rotation. Okay, where's the center? Okay, center's right there. No. Ow. Okay, so from here, erase this. Well, actually, wait, I got an idea. I'll go to the planet layer. Magic wand to the rescue again. Invert that, and then we go back to this layer. No. Wrong button. Wrong layer. E. There we go. Okay, wait, no. Eraser tool. High brush size, then we do this. Okay. That's better. Cool. And then I guess we make it transparent. Yeah. Of course, it might be a bit of an ordeal to actually make the finer details of the ring, because rings are kind of like a gradient effect. Well, maybe what I might want to do instead is like make a bespoke sprite for the ring. Make it so that it's at like a 90-degree angle. And then kind of add the details there. I don't know. I'll give this a fair shake first. So it doesn't need to be super precise. Da, 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 da. Because since it's going to be transparent, I'm hoping that I can just rough it like this and it won't really like matter that much. Nice. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Opposite side? No? Oh, thank you, Birch Red Pats. Ah, so nice. Oopsie, I'll fix that later. Okay. Ah! Ah, there you go. Okay, smooth this out a bit. Cool. And also smooth out the edges a little bit, I guess. But first I will... okay, yeah, I'll just do it on this side. Gosh, it's been so long since I made, like, bespoke space levels. Where you're, like, really in space and not, like, just on a ship. I haven't done it since I was a teenager, so this is kind of a refreshing, like... bit of nostalgia working on space backgrounds. Da, 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 da. Yeah, space levels are great levels. Well, that reminds me. I did make one of the space pirate enemies for the level that takes place on Marine's ship. Well, first of all, Marine's ship, how it appears in the background has now been finalized. So this was drawn by Apple, who also drew the portal in the World of Time Haberia. And this is basically what Hosho Marine's, like, spaceship looks like. And this is how it would appear in the background. You'd start the level on top of, like, the hololive ID starship. And then you'd have to disable, like, the shield so that you can actually board the ship. And Sana would help you with that. maybe Sana would have like a huge slingshot and she'd like slingshot meteors at the ship until its shields are down. Yeah, Apple went so hard on this, and then after that, like Sana would place down a warp gate for you to actually like board the ship, and like this design like complements like a 2D platforming game quite well, because we have a nice flat area up here where you can kind of like go around, and there's a door here leading to an indoor section. Maybe you could go in like indoors and then like disable the weapon systems and stuff, and then eventually you'd come out on the outside here on the deck for a final showdown. Yeah, hi Manus Madman. Hi, hope you're doing well. But yes, this was drawn by Apple. Very thankful for his help. I did make some headway turning the ship into a tile set. Not a lot of detail so far. I just mainly focused on like the general shapes and slopes. I definitely might need help with that at some point from the other team members. But we'll see. Like, I'll see once I block it down what kinds of details I'll need to have it like match like the graphical fidelity of the actual ship. Alright, so in addition to that, I have also made one of the enemies that appears on the ship, which is the barrel blaster. So if you can imagine, like there's this base here with a skull on it, and then like basically like the turret would be able to move up and down, and there'd be like a pilot in it, which is like based on like, I don't know if Marine has a mascot, so I might need to pick another mascot. But I have like rotation animations for it, like this. I think that looks really nice. So basically for when it turns around and like tries to shoot the laser at you. And then I'm gonna be extra with the death animation and make it so that it looks like a sinking ship. Maybe it could like tilt, and then the sail could burst into flames, and then the pilot would like jump off of it. Abandoned ship. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. I can't wait to like program it. I just need to think of a mascot to raises a white flag. Oh, that might be fun. Let me see if I've actually like drawn. Okay, there we go. One idea I had was to make the mascot like a pirate version of Peccora's mascot. But the problem with that is, you'll see. I'm gonna copy this. Back to Barrel Blaster. Alright, I'm gonna make a new layer. I feel like there's an issue here where like the color palette of the mascot is too bright compared to the barrel. So I might need to like experiment with like different fur colors to match, or I could add some white to the barrel blaster itself. I also need to kind of like play with that rotation of the head a little bit, because it currently looks like he's looking to the left of where the laser is pointing. However, this angle would work for one of the other rotations, like like this. So I guess I could do like that. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Just have the mascot rotate with the barrel. Yeah, no soggy pirate, because like Marine does like share the ship with Aqua, but neither Marine nor Aqua have official fan mascots to my knowledge, so I would have to pick somebody else, and I have a feeling that Peccora's mascots would be the most like up for like joining them and doing like piratey things, because you know Peccora, she likes stuff blowing up. Think it's perfect? No, thank you. Well, what's a pirate rabbit's favorite food? Carrots. Really, take sippy. thank you for the hydrate. I also know that, Kayla has kind of a penguin mascot, but, like she's averse to being compared to penguins. So, like, she's not really, like... I don't know how she'd feel about that. Oh, this song, this is the song when you fight Sigma in Mega Man X7. But yeah, like, maybe I could have a couple different variants, like one with the Nosagi mascot, and then one with a different mascot, just for some variety. Kayla's color pattern does remind you of a penguin. Yeah, exactly. Like, she was supposed to have, like, a penguin mascot and be kind of like a penguin, like, VTuber in the same way that the other, like, bird VTubers are based off birds, but, like, she doesn't like penguins, so... Alright, back to space. I think once I'm done with this background, then I could pivot to, like, programming the barrel blaster. Like, I'll stick with the bunny for now. And then change it later if I need to. It shouldn't be too much effort to change it later if I need to. Kyler Lee, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by and for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm doing art things today and game dev things. Cleaning up the rough edges always is just, like, so tedious. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Okay. So I guess from here, I will experiment with just adding, like, a few different colors, a few different shades. Okay, cool. Maybe I could do additive blending for the rings. You know, like that? I need to make a whole playlist with nothing but Super Mario Galaxy styled music. Because that would be especially good for days like this where I'm a little under the weather. Barak the Circle! Welcome! Thank you for the follow! I really appreciate it! Huzzah! I'm not sure what that is, Lancelot. But I guess I would just have to I think it'd be best if I just, like, asked, like, fans of Kayla. Like whether or not she still even uses the penguin mascot for anything. But yeah, basically Kayla would be one of the Indonesian hololive talents that is aboard the starship that is the hub in the space world. And I think that'd be some fun interactions because, like, Kayla and Crony are, like, very good friends. And Kobo is on the ship too. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, thank you, Lancelot. I don't know. Maybe. No pressure. That's plenty of time to think about these sorts of things. Smooth. Smooth. Whoops. Looking cozy. Thank you, Rossley. Yeah, I like these blankets. I have ones based on the other Promise members too, from Full of KK. Wouldn't even need the sample laugh sound effect for Kayla's laugh. Yeah, I know. Kayla's thing is that like her laughs are silent. For those wondering. Okay, let's see what this looks like with the background, and then I think it'll look better with additive blending, but I'll use transparency for now. Make it very discreet. Yeah, I guess this is fine. What's that? No? Alright, I'm gonna save this under a different file. Moon, sky. Okay, save PNG. Wait, no. I'm going to save the ring separately. Okay, moon sky, and then moon ring. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna plug this in and see how we're doing so far. Top Tom 924. Thank you for the raid. Got some rare viewers to send you, stranger?
Got some rare viewers to send you, stranger.
Welcome, meters. Welcome, I am Spacey Bottle. I'm a gadgeteer bat and a game developer. And today I'm doing game development, as well as drawing. Right now I just finished drawing like a ringed planet to replace this background because this background's already being used in another stage. Okay, moon, sky is what we want. Wait. Oh, right. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to save just the planet as a separate file. Nice. Yeah, what y'all play? Also, I love your free to play emotes. Oh my gosh. So good. Yeah, where do we get those? It's okay if they're like exclusive to like subscribers. Oh, yes. That is the correct spelling, Gospel Chris. So now, okay, we take the planets. This is what I want to swap out. There we go. Now I want the ring that we just made. There we go. And I want to change the material type to additive blending. There we go. And I'll play around with the colors a little bit too. Maybe kind of a goldish. Do we want it super bright? Do we want it like very discreet? I'd say like that is probably fine. And then I'm thinking we add a bit of like a particle system to give it a bit of a sparkle. Ring sparkles. And I have a texture for this. It's just a pixel. You're playing Resident Evil 4 Remake? Let's go! You're a little ill today? Me too! Ill buddies! But hopefully, Hopefully I don't have a serious cold or anything. Hopefully I just need to, like, get better sleep. And I hope that's the same with you. At least you could rate and say hello. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so here's where the sparkles are. I don't want gravity on them. Basically, you want to add a color ramp. Like that. Emission shape. Okay, how am I gonna shape this since it's diagonal? I guess I could do a box. And then... 100. 20. And then I will set the drawing to be local coordinates. And then rotate it 45 degrees. Rotate it negative 45 degrees. Yeah, something like that. And then I'm gonna change the material again to additive blending. Make them gold. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see what I'm going for. I'm gonna increase the number of sparkles. Yeah. Glitter! You're gonna see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Nice. So I'm gonna duplicate this and then rotate it a little bit. Yeah, okay. I guess that looks pretty good. For now. Until I feel like getting a bit more fancy with it. You're in a blanket, too, with creamy mac and cheese with a spacey stream? Comfy times? Yay! I'm glad to hear that. Okay, I guess we can see what this looks like in action. Because I want to compare it to the tile set. Nice. I honestly kind of want to make the planet even bigger than this. Like maybe have it take up the whole top right, and then that would feel nice with the way the ring goes towards the bottom left. Yeah, I could try it. I will do it with simple scaling first. Just to see if it's something I want to do. I'll rename this. Yeah, let's do 1.5 scale. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ooh. You can tell we're really cooking with this game because every stream it takes progressively longer to load it. Like once I enter play mode. Yeah, I think that'll work if I make it 1.5 times bigger. And then the ring goes towards the bottom left. And I feel like I need more contrast with the rim of the planet. Like with the lighting. Nice. Okay, Yeah, I can play around with that later. For the time being, I will work on an enemy. I will work on the barrel blaster. So, first thing I need to do is actually, like, put the bunny in it. Let me see. Where's the thingy? Where's the thingy? There you go. So, I feel like he needs to look a bit meaner. That's fine. Is something else already named Barrel Blaster? Isn't that like a Donkey Kong thing? Okay. And this is basically like front facing. Okay. Keg cannon, that's a good one, Alfie. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Okay, so for this, we're going like kind of a front-facing yo-ho and a bottle of boom. Nice. Okay, make this face this way a little bit more. Donkey Kong Barrel Blast was a Wii GameCube racing game, and the GameCube version used the DK bongos. It was not a good game, apparently. Oh, that would explain why I haven't really heard of it until now. Okay, let's move this down here. Oh, I hear a train. Now, for those suggesting names, I have said on the previous stream that, like, I'm a little weary about taking ideas from chat directly, because then I have to figure out perms. But I do appreciate the help. And, like, I feel like most people here would be cool with me, taking their suggestions. I just want to be cautious if somebody that, like, I'm not really familiar with does so. Because if somebody I'm not familiar with, like, gives, like, a really good idea, and then, like, I use it, and then later on they're like, okay, can you please, like, credit me or give me money for this? And this, I can see that turning into a headache. But among friends, it's cool. Dun, dun, dun. Time to warm your throat with some soup. See you later, Top Tom. Hope you have a good, I hope you have a good meal. That's understandable. You forget people could make that an issue. Yeah, it hasn't happened to me yet, thankfully. But I've heard from, like, a couple of friends who, like, make, like, music and art that it has, like, potentially been an issue for them, so I'm just, like, erring on the side of caution. Okay, so I guess I want to put this behind here. You hereby offer all your stray neuron firings under the public domain. Oh my gosh, Elfie, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I wish there were more people like you in the world. And like along that same train of thought, I think that's what really like served as a pretty like powerful motivator for me to work on this hololive fan game, because like hololive in general like is pretty unique among like companies that I'm aware of. In terms of like a lot of their content is like driven by fans, and like they're very open in terms of like fans like making content based on their VTubers. Like obviously you can't like do anything like super offensive with them or anything, but like for the most part, yeah. And if it's comparable to how like Sega like feels about Sonic fan content. Like they're super chill about like Sonic fan games. As long as you don't like make a profit off of them, then they're like 100% cool with it. Yes, that is true, Creeper. No profit can be made from like fan content, according to hololive's derivative works guidelines. Commissioning people to make assets for the game is fine. Like there are plenty of examples of like fan like animations, for example, that are like professionally made, but of course they're distributed for free afterwards. Yeah, that's true, Gospel Crisp. Even the talents themselves sometimes help with fan games. Like some of them have provided voice work for Idle Showdown, which is like a fighting game. Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad that I have bespoke right rotation sprites for this, so that way I can keep the eye patch on the same side, and the ring, the earring. Oh, okay. I think this is good. Yeah, Sega is so good about like supporting fan content. And like I almost feel like if Sega was like overall like as successful as Nintendo, I often wonder if they would be more stringent with their IP the way Nintendo is. Like that's the fear, isn't it? That like it's always the end game with like a big corporation, that once they reach a certain size they like start enforcing their IP like a lot more strictly. But so far like that doesn't seem to be like a consistent thing. Like hololive, like specifically their parent company Cover Corporation has been doing very well, and they are still like openly embracing of fan content. So I hope it has more to do with like the specific like work culture of the company, rather than something that they feel like they need to do at like past a certain point. Yeah, celebrate with your fans kind of mentality. Yeah, that is true. Nintendo does have like incidents in their history that kind of like explains why they are the way they are now. Which makes me feel like nothing's ever going to change there. They're always going to be really like strict with how their IP is used. Which makes me sad, because there's a lot of Nintendo franchises that I really adore. But like I feel like it'll never be okay for me to make like a Nintendo fan game, unless I'm willing to like risk the entire project being like canned. Yeah, that is true, apps. Like from the ground up, VTuber like agencies kind of like are based more around fan content. Like I think that goes for like any company really that has like a lot to do with streaming. Because I think it plays into the fact that like people are building like personal connections with the talents, and it'll kind of like motivate them to keep supporting them. Oops. Let's give you your full smile back. Yeah, like, Nintendo's weird, like, they are typically, like, hands-off with most, like, fan projects, but if they happen to be unlucky enough that Nintendo is releasing a game soon that is very similar to a fan project that has been around for years, that's when they'll, like, step in and start shutting down the fan projects. Because that happened with the Mario Maker series. Anytime Nintendo comes out with a new Mario Maker game, like a bunch of really like old like Mario ROM hacks will like get shut down when they were completely safe in the past. So like usually when they take action, it's mostly because of like risk of brand confusion, I guess. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think this is gonna be good. Yep. Like, Nintendo is also kind of tone deaf in terms of like how emulation has made it even possible for people in the competitive Smash community to like organize tournaments and stuff. And that has continued in recent times. Like I heard they released like a set of guidelines recently that have not been received well. And like they've clarified a few things since then that make it a little bit better, but like it still strikes people as like they're trying to like control how their IP is used at like public events. Which I guess makes sense, but like, why? Also, they are quite averse to Super Smash Bros. Melee, specifically. They don't like that people are still playing that game. Oh yeah, it's kind of interesting how they're not really interested in like forming like competitive like esports communities around their titles. There are periods where it felt like they really tried to do that, like with ARMS and Splatoon, for example. But they give up on it pretty easily, and that's why I feel like it's the sort of thing that should be like centered around like fans. Because they're the ones with the motivation and the passion to, like, see it through. Cool eye patch? Yeah, thanks. Da-da-da. Oh, that's interesting, Rosley. You watched a video on it. Basically, in Japan, each player needs an esports license to do entry fees in and prize money out. Yeah, Japan's whole, like, their laws around IP are, like, so, like, different from what I'm used to. It's the reason why, like, any, like, VTuber from hololive or Ninja Sanji has to obtain permissions from the creator of certain games before they can actually stream them. Because, like, as far as I'm aware, fair use, like, doesn't exist in Japanese law. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Full 3D rotation. Pseudo 3D. I kind of feel like I want to separate the cannon as well, or make a different frame of it, where it's kind of like pushed in. Oh, also, smile got messed up. There we go. Yeah, I'll do that. Just where it's pushed in a little bit. Oh, do you want to push the button scenario, Lancelot? You know, I'd be fine with that just because the games would still get seen by those VTubers and their community. Even if it's just, like, not completely public. But yeah, like, apparently it's very difficult for them to get perms for, like, indie games. Which is kind of a shame. But it's fine. I'm not expecting, like, Freedom Planet to, like, be played by, like, corporate VTubers like that. I will be pleasantly surprised if it does happen, though. You'll pop a champagne to celebrate? Oh, happy to hear that. Nice. Yeah, I think that feels pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna export that. Okay. So now we will create a new scene. Scene name. Okay, what was the one that Elfie suggested? I like that one. Keg something. Da, da, da. Okay, I'm scrolling up. Keg cannon. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Da, 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 da. I kind of have to keep the name of the sprite sheet the same, I think, or else Godot can act up sometimes. I will give it a try though. Okay, where's the sprites? First, I'll need to like close it. There you go. I also have to decide what the projectile is going to look like. I bet I could make like a wide laser beam, and I'll make it a projectile still so that you can still reflect it, but it'll just be trickier because it moves so fast. I'm imagining something like what the Humex fire, but instead of green, it'd be gold. Maybe it could be like Oh, wait. Maybe it could have like a liquidy feel to it, like bubbling brown liquid, so it'd feel like the keg was like firing like beer at you, or like cola. I'll call it cola, just so that I avoid overt alcohol references. Because like every stage in World of Space is like kind of themed around a different kind of food. The Moon Castle's themed around candy. The stage with giant sauna in the background is themed after like breads and cakes. So the marine pirate ship could be themed like around like drinks and soda and wine. All right, let's start with the base. The thing, which is the thing that is on the ground. You like the idea of it being soda powered? Honestly, I do as well. So Atlas texture. You always want to pick Atlas texture if you have like a sprite sheet in a single image. Oh, and the renaming seems to have done quite well as well. Okay, so from here, what we want to do. So I want to make. Okay, the height-wise, I want it to be 16 pixels. Okay. Nice. Let's move that down a little bit so that the center is like roughly where the keg is going to be. Or I could go do this. I could make it so that the center is right directly at the bottom. Yeah, I love Gravity Circuit's music so much. Dominic did such an amazing job with it. I've been following his work for like over a decade. So, what do we call this thing? The axle? So now, we take this thing. I have to figure out a way to clip it so that it doesn't appear beneath. But I guess it's fine if it does, because this thing is always going to be positioned on solid ground. So yeah, I could just like put it down here, and you wouldn't see it because like there'd be ground under there. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else has Dominic composed for? He mostly does like standalone Eurobeat music. I freaking love Eurobeat, oh my gosh. So now the actual cannon, I believe I could make this an animated sprite. I'll do animated sprite 2D. Oh shoot, I need to double check something. Okay, I did save it as a sprite file. Woo! Okay. So, make new sprite frames for this, and then... Okay. Left. Another Sonic Superstars banger. Ah, where is he? Okay, there he is. Nice. I'll just copy over all the frames that we need for now. So we'll do left, left, shoot. right and right shoot. Yeah, T-Lopes always cook so good. Edge Drive, oh my gosh. Like, I literally do not care about the Jun tracks. I'm not mad at them because we got T-Lopes bangers out of it. And not all of Jun's tracks are that bad, honestly. Like, compositionally, they're pretty sound. It's just that like I said this at the beginning of my last dev stream, like, it's just the contrast between the Genesis instruments and like the full-on stuff that T-Lopes did. Ah! What happened? What happened? Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. We'll do something like this. And then, like, okay, so that's the lowest that he can go to fire. I think that'll still work. And this way you'd be able to crouch and avoid the laser. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to move this frame over here. We want to move this frame over here. Okay. I'm gonna copy over all the frames. Okay, this will not loop. Let's bump that up to 15 frames. I think that works. Da, 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 da. So here I'm going to reverse the frame order. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Now, I do see a potential issue where if Crony is in the center, like overlapping it, that is past the firing point of the laser. So the safest spot to be, ironically, would be like right on top of the enemy. So I'm thinking that maybe I could have an animation where like the bunny like pops down inside the barrel and then kind of like lobs like bombs or grenades or something around it. In that case, probably what I could do is I could separate the bunny sprite, make it like a different sprite. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Whoopsie. I saved it under the wrong name. Okay. Okay, there we go. So now, I'm going to save the bunny sprites separately. So that way, like the bunny will share the same like animation data as the cannon, but I'll just have the bunny physically like move down into the barrel. Okay. I think I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back into my drawing program, then create like a bunch of empty frames. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cool. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. So that's the body. Now we have pilot. We'll make this unique. Oops. There we go. So now for the pilot's animation frames. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Da na na. Da na na. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I actually have some duplicates that I can get rid of. Because the bunny looks exactly the same on the firing frame. So I'm gonna export the sprite sheet again. There we go. No duplicates left. Okay, so when we are... Okay, I'm gonna copy these. Delete these. Alright, cool. Okay, now we're gonna reverse the sprite order again. Cool. Basically gonna share the same animation. Gonna put this here. Gonna put this here. So, the other thing that I think I should do is I should separate the flag. So that way, when the bunny goes under the barrel, I can put the bunny behind the barrel, but in front of the flag. Da, 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 da. Oh, hi, Ups. Hope you're doing well. So same case, we have 6 frames. 4, 5, 6. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna put my drawing thing up so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm copying these frames over. These are just gonna have the flag on top. Da 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 da. Come on. Alright, cool. So I'll save that. Export this right sheet. And then we go back in game. And the flag should disappear. Yep, exactly what I want. So now... I could probably reduce the size of the sprite sheet now, honestly. I'm gonna do that real quick. Actually, no, I'll keep it. That way the offset it doesn't have to be changed. Oh yeah, yeah, Ina did make an official Sonic comic. That was so cool. You love to see it. Common hololive W. So this way I'll put the body over the pilot and then I'll have the flag separate. We make a unique set of sprites once again. I'm gonna clear these out. So now we have 3 rows. Cool. Left. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. Okay, so left shoot goes like this, right shoot goes like this. Okay, so now all three components are set up. So this way we can take the pilot, have them go under the barrel, inside the barrel, and then like toss out some bombs. Yeah, that's gonna work marvelously. Excite, hi, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit low in energy today. Cause like, I hope I'm not coming down with something, but yeah, I figured I'd pivot to other things besides like the level design stuff because my brain was just not working very well earlier. Okay, so I feel like for the cannon, where's the cannon body? Okay, I'm gonna add like an offset, like just a specific node just to have a spawn point for the laser. Laser spawn point. So that way, like I have like a node that I can specifically reference, which just makes it easier to set the offset of that. I'll do the same thing for the bombs. Bomb spawn point. Something like that, I guess. Okay, so from here, we can make a new script for the keg cannon. And by having the pilot separate from all the other pieces, we can change the pilot based on the context, because like I do want to reuse this enemy later in the game, but at that point it won't make sense for them to be pirate themed. So this way I could kind of like swap out what the pilot looks like to fit whatever context that it's in. Okay. So what I like to do when I'm making a new enemy script is I like to base it off of an enemy that I've already programmed. So let's see, what stationary enemies have I made? I've made Phantom Flame as a stationary enemy, but that's kind of complicated. I could base him off Tiki Ricky, because Tiki Ricky is another stationary enemy that has two separate attack patterns. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna scour and see which stuff we don't need. Okay, shoot speed, I'll keep that. Angle spread, I'll make that the bomb angle spread. Projectile frequency, and I don't care about that right now. Actually, I just get rid of all this stuff for now. Stuff that I explicitly don't actually need at the moment. Shoot timer, direction. Yeah, I could give him a separate sight hitbox as well. Let's go! Quadrugas! Aki! Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. This has been an amazing week. Not only an amazing week, but an amazing month for Nintendo fans. Oh my goodness. But yes, thank you so much. We're just having a chill game dev stream. You're doing lovely. Hope you're doing good. It's good to hear. I can't wait to see the new version of your game show too. I know that you've been working on a bunch of upgrades too. It looks so good with all the new animations and stuff. Yeah, Nintendo fans eating so well. Okay. So now let me look at Tiki Ricky as a reference. just to see what kind of hitboxes I need to add. I'm just gonna plop him in here, and I'll make him local. And I'll basically like take all of his sensors. Hitbox, push, and sight is what I need. Also audio and activation. Okay. Okay. So we do this. Let's put you back here. Dropping off the stream for today, Edge Drive. Hope everyone has a great afternoon. Hope you feel better real soon, Spacey. Thank you, Edge Drive. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. So, I've got the push. Okay, that's right here. I feel like the height of that should... No, wait, it should be attached to the body, actually. There we go. And I'll do this. Okay, yeah, that'll work more smoothly. That's the hitbox. That should also be attached to the body, I believe. Na na na. Na na na. Whoopsie. Transform. I do want to make that a bit taller. Okay. So now we've got the sight. I think the sight should be attached to the body as well, honestly. So for this, let's make it unique. 160. Put it right here. That way he doesn't see you when he's facing the other way. Oh, Unat, take some sodium chloride? Throwing at someone? Congratulations, you are now charged for assault. Okay, that was pretty good. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Sodium chloride. It's sodium chloride. You mean salt, right? That's what I said. Sodium chloride. I have taken Sippy. Your friendly neighborhood battle hydration reminder. Okay, that's fine. It does take me a while to get schmovin' with a new enemy script, but once I do, then I really start cooking. Okay, sight start X. Okay. Okay, don't need this. Yeah, I love R4 music, oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, thank you for the stretch. Okay, I'll stretch while I'm thinking about this. Shot angle. How am I gonna handle this? Okay, I think I know. Shot angles. I think it's the shot angle spread, yeah. 0 if direction is greater than 0. No, lower than 0. Shot angle equals 180. Okay. Don't know what I'm missing there still. Okay, state timer, attack delay. Okay, I'll just go to shoot for now. For now, I'll just make it shoot the laser. I'll worry about the bombs later. Oh, okay. SFX shoot. Or I'll do SFX laser, just so it's clear which attack it's gonna be. Oops, not audio steam, audio stream. Bomb throw. Laser. Projectile frequency not declared. Okay. Okay, let me bring that back actually, because instead of shooting one laser per like attack cycle, I think I could have him shoot like 2 or 3. Okay, we don't need the punch state because we don't have a punch attack. So now what's left? Shoot speed. Oh, right. Export var. Shoot speed, float. I guess we can make it like, I don't know, 400. Alright, cool. So now what we want. Okay, sight. I could possibly make the sight in the center, and then he would just take extra time to turn around. So for this, 200. Also, oh, okay, I need to reset the signals as well. I think. Go to method? No? We're gonna need to save first. Like that. Okay, I think that's gonna work. But I wouldn't let me disconnect that. Oh, Akapaz. Hi. Hi, Akapaz. Akapaz. What program is that? This is Godot 4. Very nice program, and it's completely 100% free. But it has like a ton of support. The community is wonderful. So I've been having a good time with it. So, those should work now. But I will adjust the parent node as well. Change that. So basically, okay, yeah, we do have a method for looking. And okay, I do want to have like a charge glow, which I believe is something that a couple of other enemies have. So let me see. I think Bloomshot has it as well. Yep, here it is. So, we'll put it in the laser spawn point. And what is the color? I guess we'll find out. It's blue, but we want it to be gold. Come on. Let me change color. This object is read only. Why is it read only? Do I need to make this unique? Is that why? Why is it still read only? No me gusta. I selected make guess because it's a resource. Well, how do I make it like not be that? Okay. 0, 5. I guess I'll make it from scratch. Whatever. Okay, make this duplicate one of those resources that gets attached to a specific scene. Oh, I see. So now we want to change the modulate color. I'll make it gold. Duplicate. I'll make it like dark orange at first, until it's made some progress. There we go. That's a nice visual indication to the player that, oh, this weapon is charging, they should probably get out of the way. Especially since the body itself is static and doesn't really have any like animation associated with charging. Nice. So that's all set. I do want to change the offset of the laser spawn point based on the direction. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so body laser spawn point that position X. Okay, this is good. So... Huh, okay. Now, when we go to the shoot state, so we turn around, we give a little bit. How long does the turning animation take? So 15 frames per second. So yeah, 15 per second, but with 5 frames. It takes like 0.3 seconds, like a third of a second. So I'll do like 3.5. So animation. I have like 3 animated sprites. I wonder if there's a way I can simplify this, aside from having these 3. Well, I could have an array of animation players, and then just append them. Animated sprite 2D. So now, animation.append, and we'll do flag, pilot, and body. And then I'll add a method for setting the animation, and then it plays it all in all 3. Set animation, a string for I in animation.size, animation I dot play. Oops. Nice. Oh, Rob, Batman Arkham games are now available in a Humble Bundle. Around 14 euros for all the goodies. My goodness. Ba. Da da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay, so if the direction is left, direction is greater than 0, set animation, right? Else. Direction lower than 0. Set it to face left. So now that we have that set up, okay, I'll change this like this. Okay. For I in animation dot size. Okay. That's good. Then we need to play the charging animation. So, body, laser spawn point, charge goal animation player dot play. glow. And we'll wait for another half second, so 0.85 seconds is when we fire. Okay. State timer greater than this. 8.5. So we'll set animation. Oh wait, no. If direction is greater than 0, then we set the animation to shoot right. What else left? Shoot. Okay. We'll just have him shoot one projectile for now. We'll copy the laser projectile. And we'll make it gold. What? Oh, there we go. Laser gold. So okay, what do we got for colors here? There we go. There we go. It's like basically like that. Looks a lot nicer in motion. But basically what I have going on here is that I have a bigger circle in the back that kind of gradients into black from like the base color. And then I have a smaller circle on top of that to kind of give it some definition. Okay, so I'm gonna make this unique. We are going to make this yellow, fading into orange. Cool. I'm gonna copy that hex code. Make unique. Make unique. Yeah, it's still the same color code. Okay. Excelente. Yeah, I forgot the color here as well. So now, if we turn grid snapping off, you can see it better. See, it kind of does that now. Wow! Laser. Okay, I'll just save it like that. And then for our projectile, we will put in gold laser. Okay. Both aqua tunnels in a row. So let's see, what do I want to do? Projectile. Right, explosion. Let's do standard explosion for now. Shoot speed. That's good. I'll just do laser for now. And I'll do a proper death animation at some point too. Get all fancy with it off stream. Head cannon and make it damageable. Let's do 15. Make him chunky. Push strength 0.5. No, 0.5. Oh right, I need to add the material, shader material, so that it flashes when hit. I'm gonna copy this over to the base and axle as well. Cool. And I'll make them move up and down as well. Right now I'm just focused on like getting the projectile firing down. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, that'll work. Okay, intro is set to skip already. Puppos.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Oh, okay, we got a crash. Sensor sight. Okay, that's within the body, that's why. Sensor sight. I also realized that I forgot to set the position of the projectile. So we do body, we do laser spawn point. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright, hopefully this should work now. Kind of. All we're concerned with is getting him to shoot. No? Oh, there's no physics body. Right. No, there is. There should be. Oh, I see why. Keg cannon is Node 2D, but it needs to be a character body. Okay, character body. So I need to copy over the script. Explode. Gold laser. 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 Zero 0.5. Okay. So now we make this the scene route. Delete this, and then we need to remap the signals. Paige, it's okay. She barky. Okay. Yep, that's what I wanted. So from here, we do need to add collision shape for the body itself. Like this. Also, what kind of body does it need? Collision. Oh, right, up here. Okay, layers 2 and 8. Checking for 1. Two tells the game that this is an object that can be interacted with, and layer 8 tells us that this object can be affected by Crony's time powers. So, that's the need for those layers. Move you up here. Okay, now hopefully this should be the one. Whoops. Paige is in the office bed right now, upside down, and she's barking and wagging her tail. What? Okay. Okay, H box, sensor push. Oh, I see. Sensor push cannot be attached. It has to be a part of the root. So it needs to be down here. So I guess I'll just, like, put it there for now, I guess. Yeah, she happy Bork. And, like, she's got her paws up. So cute. Okay. So it's kind of spinning in place. It does kind of work. Just not the way that I expected it to. Perhaps the scaling is off. But. I think I have an idea. I think it's because, like, it's getting to the end of the animation and then it's playing again. Yeah, dark red, that's exactly how it is. Oh, wait, no activation node? What you doing? It should be there. Oh, node path. I have the incorrect node path, that's why. So that's fine. So what I want to do now is I want to add property for the current animation. String. And in our script for setting the animation, we will check if the current animation equals the animation we want to play, and only reset it if it's a different animation. So, if current animation equals A, return. But otherwise, we set the current animation to A. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, Paige is so cute right now. There you go. So kind of. Like the bunny itself is facing the right direction, but the cannon is not. The cannon is always facing right. I wonder if that's a problem with the way that I ordered the frames. Body. Okay, so this faces left, this faces right. Okay, yeah, that should work. Oh, a shader sprite? Yeah, I'll just do body. For that. Oh, I'm changing the scale, that's why. I have no need to adjust the scale, for this enemy. Because it's controlled entirely, like, within the animation itself. But for most other enemy types, that's what I would do. There we go. So that should be a bit smoother. I also need to add an audio player so that we can actually hear the lasers firing. Yeah, there we go. Wonder why you're not facing the right direction, why the laser isn't. Let me see. Shoot projectile. Oh, I see. The angle's always going to be 0. That's why. So while I'm here, I will... Oh, we already have an audio channel, so what I will do is, play sound SFX later. Okay. Da, 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 da. So after this, I think... Okay. So in state default, what we want to do is... I'm gonna add another property to be what, like, the final animation frame is. Oh, actually, I don't think we need to change the animation here. What I can do instead is, like this. Pew, 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 pew. Make it so that these animations do not loop. And I think that's... should be pretty good on the laser attack. And then if this works, I could do the throwing bombs attack, I guess. Well, of course, I don't have a graphic for the bomb, so I'd have to draw that first. Let's go! And okay, so when we're facing it, when we're already facing the direction it's going to fire in, it kind of like flips around, I guess. So how can we fix that? So if the direction... Oh, Saturn, hi. Hope you're doing well. Where to go? Where to go? Am I in the right script, actually? No, I wasn't. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, so what we want to do is... Okay, if the direction was opposite of the one that we are trying to face, then we'll play the animation. So if direction is not equal to 1. Okay, how are you? A little under the weather, but I'm doing pretty good. I'll make sure to take some of that like cough syrup after the stream's over, and then maybe like some of that elderberry juice that I have that kind of like acts as like an immune booster. Like, elderberry isn't my favorite, but I do like its medicinal properties. Oops. Okay, so that's not working the way I thought it would. Okay, only when we start. So only at the very start is when it does the thing. That's because we need to do this. Thank you for hydrating, Stretch. Right, I'll take Sippy. And I'm stretching. Okay. Da 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 da. So now, get enough of you. Oh my gosh. This game's soundtrack is so good. Okay, since we're listening to a Bomb Rush Cyberpunk song, I could go ahead and draw like a quick bomb sprite. Okay. Oh baby, can't get enough. I just can't get enough. We'll make it look like a cartoony bomb. That's probably too big. It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies. Can't get enough of you. I guess I could do like a little stubby. Something like that. Okay, export. Back to ghetto. Now from here, I'll base the projectile off of off of Tiki Ricky's eggs, since they are also affected by gravity. The only difference is that they won't bounce. Ah, where is it? Projectile egg bomb. Now I'll just do a regular bomb projectile. So we'll make a brand new spray frame. Oopsie. I should give it a separate sprite, actually. It'll just make things simpler. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, save as. Okay, cannon bomb.png. There we go. Okay, that looks fine for now. So, bounce strength. We don't want it to bounce. All that is affected by gravity. Applied with floors, yes please. Let's do a normal explosion. Wait, no, let's do the spray. Explosion. Explode spray. Barky, barky. Oh, something's going on out there. So projectile,
What the dog doing?
Huxi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm doing game dev stuff. What y'all play on your stream? We'll do the bomb. Pika Paz, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah. Also, my two dogs say hello as well. They give their regards. Yeah, they're Borky. Paige! Sammy's good about calming down pretty quickly. It's just that Paige keeps barking and barking until I tell her to stop. Paige, no bark. It's okay. Okay, bomb projectile. So I guess what we want to do now is we want to get yeah, we want to get the Y offset of the pilot. Actually, wait, the pilot should be attached to the body. And then what I'll do, the same with the flag, honestly. So, for their visibility, I'll show both of them behind the parent. There we go, that way the pilot can go down and lob bombs from the inside and then pop back up. And this way, I do not have to specify like the position, the origin point, because it's always 0. Hope you're doing okay, Spacey in chat. Thank you, Huffshy. Yeah. I hope Pika Fam has been doing well lately as well. Yeah, Paige is a fantastic guard dog. Right, now I need to append. Body flag. Body pilot. Okay. So now I want to add a bomb state. Function state. Bomb delta. Pass. And I think what I'll do... okay. I'll check and make sure that there's a target in sight and if they're like within like a few pixels of the enemy, then they will go down and shoot bombs. So at the end of the shoot state, that's what you want. Okay. So if sight dot global position dot x is lower than global position dot x plus 32, and then we'll do the same for the opposite side. Paige, it's okay, honey. Minus 32. Yeah, state equals state bump. And then we return. Also, I want to set the state timer. Oh wait, no, state timer's already set to 0, so I'll do this. If state timer slower than 0.5, and we'll do body pilot dot position dot y. We'll do a lerp. 0. How far does he need to go in order to be on the ground? 1, 2. I'll do like that, 24, just so his ears are poking out a little bit. 0, 24. Then we'll do state timer times 2. Phew. Okay. So then once we get past, then we'll toss a bomb. Where's the method I have for that? Action. Throw a bomb. I will make it a dummy method for now. Or a function, I should say. Yes. Okay, so... Yeah, I think it'd be the same case as lasers where I want him to throw more than one, but for now I'll just throw one. Okay. Did I mess something up? Oh, I forgot the if. Thank you, apps. Okay. So then, we want to wait a little bit before popping back up. Memory is lower than 1.5. No, actually, let's do 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Body pilot position Y. Blurb. 24. 0. State timer times 2. Well, I want to subtract this. 0. And then finally, we return to the default state. Reading other people's code is the hardest part of being a programmer. Oh my gosh, I agree. Everyone has, it still surprises me how different everybody codes. Like it's like, it's almost like a unique writing style for everybody. I tend to be pretty clean about my code. Like commenting where appropriate and like structuring things like pretty decently. So basically doing enough so that I don't forget how something works later. I think that's everything it needs to work. So we're gonna test them out. So if it worked, I should be able to stand on top of him and then he'll throw a bomb after firing the laser. Kind of. He does not spawn the bomb. Oh, right, because it's a dummy code.
Oh no.
Oh no! So, I will fix that. If no bomb, return. So now we instantiate here. E. E. I do want to keep the shot angle. I'll set it to 90. And then I'm gonna set the speed to be lower. And it's not based on direction, so I'm gonna omit that. I noticed that the starting animation's still kind of weird. Because it should be setting it right here. But whatever, I'll fix that later. Okay. Firing that. Okay, it does work. But the bomb goes downwards rather than upwards. So I think the problem there is I need to do negative 90 as an angle. Also, I need to set the proper origin point. I'm setting it to have the origin of the cannon instead of the base body. So I will change that as soon as I find my bearings. There we go. Bomb spawn point. I also noticed that he's moving. I think maybe it's because I have to set the push strength to 0 and then he'll be immobile. You guess my reading code is comparable to reading handwriting? Sometimes it's clean and other times it's not easy to read. Yeah, that's a good comparison. I agree. I'm gonna move us over on flat ground so I can get a better feel. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, that too, apps. Discerning intent is another thing. Come on. Missed. Okay, it works. So, I'm gonna make him way more aggressive once I'm off stream. To the extent that he will fire multiple lasers per cycle and also drop like a whole volley of bombs rather than just one. But this is a good starting point. Klonoa emotes, yeah, those are from my good friend Alex, Alex-esque. So if you subscribe to her channel, then you can get Klonoa emotes. Yeah, aggressive bun. But yeah, this is a really good starting point, and I will also make a cool death animation for him at some point. Ba ba ba. So I guess to cap things off, I can play through the whole carnival stage again because it is now beatable from start to finish. And I'll cap things off. Can you do a barrel roll? Yeah. So I'm gonna turn the debug mode off. You have a friend who instantly fell in love with Klonoa? Let's go. Once again, the music is a work in progress. It's kind of rough, but the intent is much better than my original draft. Bob is doing a good job with it. Brand V, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, dollar purchase for that computer working now. Oh, you didn't get called bandit for the first time in a while? Oh, I could see why people would like read that wrong, but yeah. That still catches me off guard, even with the new tumble animation. No. Alright, stasis. Okay. Nope. Alright, one more. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Still need to do that because I disabled the cutscenes for now that take place in the stages because I feel like having 3 cutscene breaks in a stage that normally only takes you 5 minutes on average is a bit much. So I'm gonna just make like an intro sequence that does everything before the stage actually starts. So that way you have like uninterrupted circus gameplay. Yeah, that was so crony. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see how her community reacts to that the first time it happens to them. But yeah. I mean, I didn't get to work on the level design of Sands of Time, but that's okay. We did a lot of good arting, and we programmed a new enemy, so productive day all around, I'd say. So my voice is I feel it's starting to fade, so I'm gonna call it for today, and I'll see if there's somebody we can raid. Let's see. Question mark. Beautiful animation of a shiny thing and smash cut to Crony in the Family Guys post. Yeah. Lots of great work today. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, my fellow game dev friendo Beaky64 is streaming right now. Let's see what. Some kind of horror game. I guess that's fine. Okay, raid Beaky64. So, without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Thank you all so much for chilling with me today. And I definitely, feel better in spirit. I will do my best to make sure that this does not turn into, a full-on, like fever or anything. But yes, thank you all. I will be back next week. I'm thinking next week could be like a Sonic week. Because I want to check out some of the games from the hacking showcase. Which is like an annual thing. And I'm especially really excited to try out Sonic Mega Mix Mania. But we'll see. I have a few ideas for other things that I want to play as well. Because next week is Halloween. So yeah, I'll let you know, and I'll post my schedule on Monday as usual. But yes, without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Bats around. Bye.